How did Schindler's List save Holocaust Jews? Imagine a world where a single act of courage could change the fate of many lives. Oskar Schindler, a German businessman, did just that during the Holocaust. He saved around 1,200 Jewish lives by employing them in his factories. These factories were essential to the Nazi war effort, which gave Schindler a unique advantage. Initially, Schindler was motivated by profit. He owned enamelware and ammunition factories in Nazi-occupied Poland and later in the Protectorate of Bohemia and Moravia, now part of the Czech Republic. He hired Jewish workers from Krakow and nearby areas, including many who were prisoners in forced labor camps. Because his factories produced materials for the war, the Nazis allowed them to operate. This situation provided Schindler with the leverage he needed to protect his Jewish workers from deportation to extermination camps. The creation of Schindler's List was a key factor in saving these Jews. This list included the names of Jewish workers deemed essential for his factory's operation. As the Nazis began closing down camps and factories not directly involved in the war, Schindler persuaded Nazi officials to let him move his factory and workers to Brunlitz in the Sudetenland. This relocation spared them from being sent to extermination camps like Auschwitz. Schindler also used bribery and his personal influence to shield his workers from the brutal conditions and executions that were common in other camps. For instance, during the liquidation of the Krakow ghetto in 1943, he ordered his workers to stay overnight at the factory, ensuring their survival while many others were killed. Beyond just physical safety, Schindler provided medical care, food, and humane treatment to his workers. This was a stark contrast to the cruelty found in Nazi camps. When some workers arrived at his factory in poor health, he arranged for their medical treatment and ensured proper burial according to Jewish religious rites for those who died. Schindler's efforts were supported by connections with Jewish rescue organizations, such as the Relief and Rescue Committee in Budapest. These organizations helped him pass money, letters, and information to prisoners, further aiding his rescue efforts. In essence, Schindler's List saved Holocaust Jews by designating them as essential workers in his factories. This designation shielded them from deportation and death. His personal interventions, bribery, and the relocation of his factory to a safer area ensured the survival of those on the list during the final years of the war.